Maybe that'll work. Hi, Katie. Come on. If you want to play with us, you can play with us.
All right, and we are live now. Now we're just going to wait for a few people to show up, and we'll get going here.
Do we have any idea what kind of a quorum we have?
No, I see Matt, though. Matt, do you want to get online and stream with us? We can scooch over and make room. We can fit 5 people on the side.
Hi.
Yeah, we can.
Right?
We can do whatever we want. We're the cool people.
Ryan knows how to move boxes around in his streaming software and make it look pretty.
Something like that. Anyway, I do see Matt in the chat. If you want to join the call, remind me of what your Skype name is, and we will add you. You can like Facebook DM me or Twitter DM me if you don't want to just announce it into the Twitch universe.
Probably wise. I'm just gonna dance to the cheesy opening music.
Right, I'm gonna move us along from the opening. Oh no, actually we're on Quiplash's page. We can't move along. We're just gonna sit here and chill for a minute, team, while we wait for other people to come.
Sure.
Oh, there's some folks. Hi, Jarrell.
Hey, Jarrell.
Hello.
Thanks for coming to watch Julianne talk today. I saw your name in the comments once or twice.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. It was a fun time. I kept interloping in the chat. I was like, I'm not a theorist, but I had thoughts.
After the second time I chatted, I was like, oh wait, I don't actually need to be talking right now. I could just be sitting and not working, and then I did that. Today was long, but not as long as it probably was for Julianne, who is not joining us tonight because she is feeling under the weather after being on for, 12 hours today?
Yeah.
It was a long day. I don't know if it was 12 hours or what, but it was a long day for her.
Yeah, that's just a lot. All right.
Did you get... Oh, okay, it is in the group chat.
Yeah. While we are getting Matt on the stream, I do have to say, Ashley made me laugh out loud Thursday night during our Dragon Warrior stream, for doing the Ludo stuff, because she Facebook messaged me about this event tonight, that we're all going to play Jackbox games and goof off together and have a good time here in 2 minutes. Hi, Matt. Let me add you to the stream now. And she sent me a question, and I just responded to it without thinking about it, right? Because I had a spare second. And the first thing I got back in like a second was, how the F are you responding to me right now? I'm watching you on video. What's happening?
This is just how good you are at this, Ryan.
I know. Speaking of being good at this here, let's resize all the boxes.
Ryan just like brushed his shoulder.
I'm right in the middle. Look at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that, Matt. Don't you worry. You're in the needs to be placed category now.
Ow!
Check this out.
What's wrong with you?
All right.
What is wrong with you? Come
Right.
here.
I'm trying to get Twitch chat to work, so I'm doing great.
Yeah, Twitch is not working for me at all. It won't load.
All right.
We have Christopher Green joining us, who says, hi, Ashley.
Hi, Christopher.
I am so excited for this. We have needed an AMS After Dark style event during this pandemic. Just to goof off and hang out and see each other, honestly. Like, I don't do enough of that with the humans these days.
And there's nothing like Jackbox for that.
I agree entirely. It's Karen, Autumn, who has the invisible cat because of the way the Skype green screen is set up. And
Can you see ears? The ears are right here. They're visible.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Cat.
Look at this.
He's also a black cat, and you're wearing a dark color, so he kind of blends into you.
Hold on.
Yeah. So
Show up now.
Yeah, there he is.
Matt, I haven't talked to you in months, man. How are you doing?
Oh, it's been a thing. I work from home now, so I have joined that crew of folks, and I am no longer working in a retail environment, so I'm happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah, and just trying to beg various granting organizations to give me some money.
For sure.
And
wait a minute. Ashley, oh, is it make your own that I need to click?
Don't
No,
put your
it's
head
so
on it.
once you go to like play a game, whoever the VIP is should get an episode menu.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just make
I'm
sure
gonna
it's me.
Kick my cat out.
Because what I'll do, ha ha ha, is I'll take it off the stream until I've joined.
Alright. Well, we're showing off cats. Here's Molly.
All right. Okay.
So let me punch my own information to make sure I'm VIP, and then we'll get going here.
Brian.
Alright, this is a stupid question. Does anyone know how I get Twitch chat to show up when I'm not full screen? Because it's not doing it for me otherwise.
Yes, there's a button you can click in the interface that will do it. What button
says
it is,
expand.
I think that's right, yeah.
Wait, wait,
Alright, I am
okay.
VIP now. Join, friends.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, I don't see it.
I like Alan Fork, very good.
Oh man. I'm going with the cactus. I'm gonna be Cactuar.
Hold on.
It's either that or the moon. Or I do like the yellow guy with the cool
Alright.
like, hair.
I like purple smile.
Lauren put on actual clothes for this. We will do our best to be worthy of somebody getting dressed instead of pajamas.
I don't know. I think that's
we're gonna
viable
try here.
for some people.
Today,
Put my VGM together
Right.
hoodie on.
oh nice.
I my
See,
hoodie.
I
can't
had
wait
the
till
hoodie
next
for
weekend.
VGM Together on yesterday, but today is Michigan State Esports Day.
I love that.
So,
I love
Yeah.
that partially because Case Western Reserve is also the Spartans, so I see that logo and I'm transported.
oh nice.
Undergrad.
All right. Last call for audience, folks. Also, hi Destiny, hi Tamale Fencer, nice to have you guys here. Everybody's, oh, episodes menu is what I have to click, ha ha ha. Ashley told me and I almost didn't listen to her because I'm a jerk. All right. Episodes
All the
menu.
work. Making the custom
And-
thing.
Ashley, did you DM me earlier last night?
Yeah,
Codes?
I can give you the, I just have to pull it up.
Yeah, Facebook DM me the code again so I can read it now when I need it. I'm dumb.
Be prepared to
Oh no,
go
I got it,
around.
ha ha ha.
Oh, I lose. And I will likely lose today
Oh,
because
I'm
I am
copying.
full of macaroni and cheese and also existential angst.
Alright,
Or no.
warning to
Fire-
everybody
fire-
here,
fire-
user-generated content is not rated. Except by Ashley. Alright.
Gazelle Shaft, Music Wissenschaft.
Alright, special episode, Gesellschaft Music Wissenschaft.
Nice.
Let's do this.
I wrote
like
I wrote a petition to my university so I didn't have to take German. What does that mean? Something to do with music, right?
Are you being serious?
It's all good.
I could have petitioned to do Japanese as one of my languages, but I was just like, didn't feel like dealing with that, so I just did the French and
This
German.
is a game we call Quiplash 3. Dial Q for Quiplash. I'm your host,
Alright, I'm ready.
Schmitty, and this is just
Oh,
a
Quiplash
test
3?
gig
I don't
until
think I've played
realized I was
3.
happy here all along.
3 is the
By
best.
way, if you
It's
didn't
great.
get in the
3 is the
game,
best
you can
one,
still
yeah.
vote as an audience member.
Schmitty.
Type in the room code to join.
Yeah, definitely vote as an audience member if you didn't make
Here's
this round,
round one.
because
Two prompts
very
will
fun.
show up on your device. Answer
Yes.
them however the mood strikes. You'll go head to head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. Oh yes, points. You score points. based on
And we
the
do have
percent
more
voters
people
who
in the
like your
chat now
answers.
than
Fair
8
enough?
slots.
Sure
So if you
hope
play
Let's
this
go.
round, let's sit out one, and we'll have 2 hosts play all the time. But otherwise, we'll rotate in and out.
No, Jesus.
Oh my God, Ashley, great house. Okay.
If you think these prompts are bad, just wait till we play Drawful. Dead.
I submitted. I'm going to get my phone charger. I'll be right back.
All right, submitted. Oh, Ashley, Elizabeth Hamilton wants to know if you can introduce her, or you can introduce her to John Oliver, because you're also in a white void.
Time's
I'm
winding
in a
down.
white
Use the
void.
safety equipment if you have to.
Guys, 6 seconds. People who are playing, get your answers in.
Time, time.
Go, 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 go. No.
That was not enough time.
Jada. Jada.
I have the time extension on.
I was paying attention the entire time, and it was not going well.
And we start with
Ugh. I'm off to a very bad start. I'm gonna sip my rosé.
okay, choose away.
Easy to use and perfect for.
Sir, that's not yours.
Obviously, what we need is Lewin-based Majora's Mask ludomusicology.
Wait, isn't that what the
Where's
isn't
where's
that what the ludomusicology study group is about in SN2 this year?
I
What if that
hesitate.
is my Lewin-based fetish?
I completely hesitate to say yes because I'm the chair of that and need to be responsible.
Very specific fetish.
Speaking of which, though, in all
I'm
seriousness,
glad I got one. for
games
that.
people who are here, that call for papers is open till April 1st, and we need submissions. So submit things.
Now, pick your favorite.
The
All
main
right.
goal of ludomusicology.
Oh, I love these. I want to screenshot all of these. It's gonna be a night full of wanting to screenshot.
This is going to be the rare Jackbacks episode I export to YouTube, I think. Yes.
To turn like
Also, hi, David.
everything. So I'm gonna be
I
studying.
love the most. Production.
Oh my gosh, a perfect 50% tie.
Let's keep it going. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Oh wow.
Ashley, I feel like this was a jab at me.
Yeah, I feel like we targeted this specifically at Matt Brownlee.
So the rest of this night is now just going to be Matt talking about neoliberalism. I hope that you are prepared for what is about to ensue. I have chapter 1 right here, and here we go. Markets of sound are
And
Although
next
NFTs
is-
have kept me up at night, I feel like somebody invented that just to make me
Okay, choose your favorite.
spin out.
I'm going to speak on this one because I did not write either of these answers.
No, not the Cats movie.
How many of you read
parents
Tressing
told me
McMillan
specifically.
Cottom's essay declaring Lil Nas X as the inheritor of Dolly Parton's legacy this week?
Did not read that. We'll read it.
I mean,
You'll definitely read it.
yes.
And it's about the performance of country in essentially drag. It was a fantastic
I'm
essay.
gonna go sit in the corner.
I wasn't saying yes that I read it. I was just saying yes, that's obvious. Like, I didn't need to read something to know that.
And now
you
it's
know?
time to vote for your favorite.
Uh-oh, we already got there.
I feel.
Well, we
feel
were already
really-
there with nuts Shankarians.
Yeah.
I feel.
We're
I
gonna
feel
be
really bad for, like,
we're gonna be
I was
there
take that
multiple
picture.
times on this stream, I think.
You see, that's the problem.
I had
Next up.
2 weeks ago in my music and disability seminar, one of the students asked what Shankergate was, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's what we call a gimme.
Oh, ouch.
Me, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of writing something.
And here we have.
I mean, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, actually, it's a really good answer to get for free for Matt. So
Something up.
All right, choose your favorite.
Oh, both of them.
Are they not the same thing?
Both and.
If you're not reading the chat as well, by the way, that conversation between Andrew and Elizabeth has now made my evening. Both at the same time.
Instantaneous work on board games.
Yeah, I've got a couple for you. I've got the Atari porn game paper. And then I'm doing another one, or I did another one on disability fetishism, but that was particular to Katsuwa Shoujo, so.
Okay,
The porn
everybody,
research
pick
really
your
came
favorite
in
clip.
with the Atari games. That was fun. I had to give it a warning.
This is for Ashley.
I'm personally offended by one of these.
Yeah, and that's exactly the one that I chose.
I absolutely love, by the way, I've been reading Tim Summers' new book, The Zelda Ocarina of Time.
You have it?
I got a free copy, so yes, I have it.
Wow.
Are you reviewing it, or did you just...
I reviewed a different book by the same press, and that was my pay, was to get that book. Because it's pricey, it's like $130.
That's the
Yeah, no
problem.
kidding.
Tim keeps publishing stuff that is
Round one
like
is
his
but a
his first
memory.
book was
Let's
really
see those
expensive.
scores.
And I
Yes.
only got it because I reviewed it.
But in his book,
I
he
don't own it. I
he
have it
uses
in
the
my
full like French definition for the Picardy third every time he writes, because he has this British formalism to all of his writing. And
Okay,
normally I love it,
two is
but
knocking
that
on the door.
particular usage of
Challenging, so the
seeing
points are
Picardy
doubled.
third in French made me chuckle a little bit when I read it.
Okay, I'm gonna focus.
Oh no, new questions. Okay. I do have the loudest typing. Addie, yes, thank you.
You can do it, Dana.
30
I'm
seconds.
trying.
After this first round, I need an alcoholic beverage.
You're running out
I-
of time.
I was
Don't be
kinda
afraid
boring
to
with
use
that
a
one,
safety
but-
quip.
It's at least on brand, on theme. The Royale with cheese.
Oh, we're in. We're in.
So, how do you think you did? Let's see.
God,
And
Back to
here's
porn
your
games.
first
Is there a
prompt.
minimum frame rate for? Is there some sort of a linear?
There almost
relationship?
is not one because Atari had them, and
Make your vote
that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
What the heck, people?
Oh, Virga Academia is a trap. Man, I wish I'd gotten that one. I love Hildegard. Hildegard von Blingen was
Hildegard.
already taken though. And brilliantly taken. Those videos are so good.
Ooh.
sorry, guy, we failed to do.
The AMS After Dark organizing committee had actually reached out to people who knew who Hildegard von Blingen was to see if there would be interest in having them speak or sing or perform for us on the Twitch stream last fall. But they have so far maintained their identity a secret and are going to continue to do that a while, which is something we all respect a lot at
Yeah.
AMSAD.
Nice.
Yeah, we've reached out to a lot of people and had them reject us for other reasons that are not nearly as understandable. Who was that person?
Like, I'm lame and hate fun. That was the reason.
Yeah, who was the person I reached out to that just said I decline? I think it was
All right,
Hipikowski.
check this out.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like I wrote him this whole thing about like how
Here's the fun
I
part.
would
Pick your
help him
favorite
write it,
clip.
and I think it'd be really funny if he did like a
Oh
full
no!
analysis of like some Katy Perry tune or something that was popular at the time.
Why is
Email
Julianne
him with-
sleeping right now? This is not fair. Okay.
Yeah, Julianne would like this one.
Yep.
I don't know.
I feel like these are identical.
Yes, it is required. The Twitter war.
Moving right along.
I made this
Decisions,
before
decisions.
Twitter today
Choose your
happened.
favorite.
I was just gonna say, I've been seeing so many people complaining about movable dough. Also, movable dough is the correct way to do it. I don't even care. I know that I'm not supposed to have an opinion on it. I know that you can do whatever you want. You can, but if you're gonna talk to me, it's movable dough. I'm sorry.
I was better at movable, but I also don't really have a force in
Oh.
the race.
Aw, come on, movable oot.
Come on, guys.
And next,
I voted for it.
Using Sibelius is way easier than sightseeing, and it's honestly, you know,
time to pick the
Why
one
are we
you
even
like
doing it?
best.
I like that nobody answered the question.
Well, the always go for seconds kind of did. Removable dough for me. Nice one, Dan.
Let's see how they handle.
Practica, practica.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
These are both good.
They are both very good. Having the second one be the sub has this weird, like, Batman and Robin from the 60s undertones to it.
Yeah, totally. What I was going for.
Wow.
Dang, well that makes up for the first round for Dana.
Next one up.
Big comeback.
Oh no.
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
A friend of mine is an opera singer, and I recently texted to her, "Why does the Met keep becoming their own punchline?"
That was a tough choice. Y'all made this hard.
good one. Very good one.
There's a lot of answers for that.
Yeah, there
Wish
are.
that one
That's a
could come
very
up yet.
open-ended one.
Yeah, there are a lot of answers.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
You know, like operas by women.
Wait. Why is Frodo Baggins incapable of being a PhD advisor? Is it because he's already sailed into the West and, like, you can't reach him now?
Well, that would make him some people's advisor.
It's a nickname, though. So it's basically calling your advisor a hobbit, I guess.
I do like Ashley's counter of an unreachable, old, dying person is, in fact.
I was going for more of like if you said it in the
All right,
Gollum
let's
voice,
cap on
that would be
round
two.
deeply
See those
uncomfortable.
scores.
Like
That would be uncomfortable
every single time you had a meeting.
because he isn't reliable when it comes down to the wire. I like that.
Master Frodo always knows what to do with the theses.
And now,
Right.
That would be-
Bring into the forefront.
the end you've been quipping
It
towards.
would just become.
I'm going to send
Might
each
try
of
it.
you a prompt that
Whiplash.
requires 3 separate responses. You'll do great.
Clever and witty. Oh my goodness.
Oh my, what is this? I need a week to prep for this, Ashley. What have you done to us?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here eating a burrito. I'm innocent. round, Ryan. Dan sent his Skype name in the group chat.
Oh,
Yes,
Dan
perfect.
Blim?
Yeah, we'll get Dan Blim in right as soon as this round is done. Very good.
This game's over once he joins. I mean, there'll be no chance.
We'll get Dan in for round 2 here. We have, I think, 3 Quiplash episodes and a Drawful episode for everybody. Is that right, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, folks, you can do it. Come on. Come on.
Well, might as well get this over with.
Folks, you can do it. Come on.
Hey, boy.
Folks, you can do it. Come on.
Boy.
Folks, you can do it. Come on.
Time to
Why
pick
is
the
there a
one you like
weird echo
best.
of me? Folks, you can do it. Come on. Why is there a weird
I'm
echo?
hearing it too. What is that?
Are you muted on Discord?
Yeah.
I need to answer, so I can't check right now. Hold on. The only source I have coming in for Karen is Skype.
It's gone now. It's gone now.
Yeah, it's fine
I don't know
now.
what it was.
Ghost of the machine.
Yeah. Speaking of testing and having weird problems happen, Dana and Karen, really quickly, before I forget, because it just came to me. I love this. Hold on.
All right, people, it's voting time.
I did a tech test with the University of Wisconsin people for next month. We're good to go on that front.
Good. Now I actually have to think some smart thoughts about Zeldas.
Right?
Yep. Become smart.
Yeah, that was great.
Man,
I'm like, how can I pun each
I'm
one, though?
I'm a pop music scholar. I feel like this is comps
Okay,
again,
choose your
guys.
favorite.
Yeah, right? Oh, goodness. The wrong one is too real. Even in the before times.
Is this all simultaneous?
Yeah, just all of the underwear at once.
One on
Right.
the back and one on the stomach, like.
I desperately want an elbow padded t-shirt now.
It's hard to pick one. Those were both so good.
Lost
What
to
even
the.
is a good draw? One, I don't know, one that fits right.
I like Birkenkrocks, and I feel like we should make them.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Again, I have not thought about that song in so many years. We're gonna listen.
We need a set analysis of that now.
Ah! The boys go loco.
Oh god, I wish I had grad students because I would totally just be like, I need a forte class
you rock the
analysis of
scoreboard?
Fergalicious, and I need it tomorrow for my book.
Ah.
All right.
Ooh.
Congrats,
Nice job.
Alan
Well done.
Fork.
Alan Fork.
We are going to do 2 things. First, oh, Dan's added to the call. Excellent. Never mind. People have already done the things. Man, it's amazing. Okay, let me get him on stream.
Yeah, I figured out that I could do the things. I'm not as illiterate as I thought.
That is excellent. What we're going to do is,
Oh, there he is.
yeah, we're going
Oh
to...
my gosh, it saves all of them for you so you can share them.
Yes, it does. It does.
I'm gonna leave that tab open for sharing.
Dan, what we're going to do is put you next to Matt and move the chat over right here. Check that out. There we go. Look at that. We can make room for our friends.
We're an inclusive bunch. We try to be.
6 feet. 6 feet.
That's right.
We're
And
not
you know what?
6 feet apart on the stream, but
Today, it turns out, is not the Ludo Musicology stream, so we're not featuring all those fine people on the right side, so we'll turn that color scrolling off so that we can see the chat now. Check that out.
well,
There we go.
Three of us are on there, but it makes sense to turn it off.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna hit new episode. I'm gonna shut off the Jackbox feed so that I become the person again. And actually, I'm gonna sit this one out so that I can run things behind the scenes and manage. I'm gonna let Ashley steer this time, and I'll be an audience person.
I also like how in the credits for Jackbox it lists like the CFO of Jackbox. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I feel like that's rare that the CFO gets.
Yeah.
All right, so Ashley, I've sent you the code in a DM. Once you join, I will unlock it for everybody else. Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably audience it as much as I want to play again.
All right, now it's back on the stream. The stream did not die. I just hit it so that Ashley could join first. I got to do some
get in the room. Can I
some
get
smart
out?
management. While other people join, I'm gonna go get a beer, team. I need one of those, and I'll be right back, and then we'll get started. Other people on the call have to be funny and fill in for me until I get back.
Yeah, if folks are like, oh, I just want to watch, then I'll join in. Like, absolutely, it's fine.
I just wanted to be in the audience. I didn't mean to actually join the game. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to get out of it.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late.
Sorry. Did not mean that.
I'm gonna join.
Brown bag luncheon and concert.
There's space for one more. Jump
right,
in or
I'm
get
doing
the
it.
audience.
What's that?
Woo.
Oh, and nobody took my cactus. Thank goodness, because I'm cactuar.
We are respectful here.
Of
All right,
1,000 needles.
Click it. Wanna do it? We're gonna do it. Ready, go.
Gross milk carton goes on the ground. Fresh cold beer goes on the desk.
Yes, it does.
All right.
And we're a go for Quiplash 3, Children of the Quip.
EOE.
I'm Schmitty, and I'll take the shaking of
Children
your
of
fists
the
as a
Quip.
sign that you want to start the game.
But Tone Fairies
Let's
stab
kick it
you,
off
so they're
with
kind of
round
scary.
one. Points
I mean,
are
Cactuar,
awarded
I guess,
based on the
throws 1,000
percentage of
needles,
people who
but-
went through your answer, so make them count.
If you're not quick-witted enough to play, you can play in the audience, and then you still get to vote.
And then you get, you get the beauty of being able to come up with the funny quip in chat.
That's right.
I will hop on the next one.
All right. Dan, are you with me? Are you an audience member this time?
I
I ended up to put on.
Yeah, I didn't act fast enough.
All right. I will DM you the code in advance next time, too, behind the scenes, so that we can make sure that you get in.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
It's totally fine. I enjoy.
Provide clever commentary right
what?
now. Go.
I'm just really thankful that Ashley put this all together for all of us. We all owe her a big round of applause.
Awesome, Ashley. Thank you.
Because she wrote all the prompts. I told her I would do some, and then I didn't because I'm a bad friend, and I'm got too
Nah, you're a
busy.
good friend.
So I'm just here running the tech here. This is Ashley's show tonight.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips.
Ooh, don't safety quip though right now. I don't think that's gonna work. I think that you'd better come up with something smart. Matt Brownlee in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I focused enough that I got some submitted, so I'm happy.
Oh, I am so
Unlike
ready
my
for this next
scholarship,
part.
what?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's get
I
the
don't
party
really know what mine
started
was.
with-
I panicked.
Okay, shower some.
Oh my gosh.
Points.
All right. I have a feeling I know who wrote one of these.
I was thinking more like something to do with ice cream and cadences would have been.
Yeah.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for perfect authentic cadences.
I was trying to do an ice cream pun first too, and then I just went for Conal and Alice.
And now,
I think that's amazing.
I was pretty proud of that.
Yeah, that is good.
All right, choose your favorite.
What music sucks?
Okay.
Call for papers.
Now this is gonna get really dark because of what I wrote later.
I actually want to submit to the Twitter Wars one.
Should we make AMS after
It's like a
dark?
historiography session.
Why music sucks?
Yes.
It's just like
Yeah, we're really just mining
Next
this
on the
for
docket.
AMS After Dark ideas.
yeah.
There you go.
I went to a psychoanalysis panel that was
Now
pretty
it
much
gets
that
real.
one time.
Pick your favorite.
Oh, never thought I would see an On Martineau joke on the stream, so I'm really happy about this.
I feel
Yes.
like Twitter could be summed up as why that thing you like
Okay,
sucks.
what's next?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the existence of X
Here's the
implies
fun
the
part.
existence.
Pick your favorite.
That whole
I-
thread was my favorite.
I love
These-
how similar both of these are.
Yeah,
This is fantastic.
theme. There's a little bit of resonance.
Over time. Oh, they're both good. Oh, like fixed. Oh.
What is this? Yeah, what is happening in chat right now?
The Nail Your Rephrase quote is from Audacious Euphony. It's
Let's
from the
see how
chapter
they
called
handle.
Triads are Homophonous Diamorph.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an actual music theory quote.
And now, pick your favorite.
Oh no!
I was trying to finish it with any more, but yeah, I ran out of time.
I hope there's a follow-up question about what kind of soup.
What kind of soup? It's more of a comment than a question.
What kind of soup?
The fact that that got 3 votes is a
And here we
really
have-
dire indictment of the state bar industry, and I think, you know.
All right, choose your favorite.
Cloudy with the shit.
Cloudy with the fancy music.
We broke Dana. Dana hath been broken.
It's true.
If that isn't a dissertation piece at, I don't know, some composition university soon, I'll be upset.
Video game music would have been popular with this crowd, but kids movie pun will always win it for me.
Yeah. I'm just imagining, like,
Ooh.
I've still not seen
What?
it,
It's real.
despite it
Pick your
being
favorite.
Miller and Lord, who I adore.
Good job with both of these.
yeah.
Yeah, those are wonderful.
So what types would these be? I would think Cumulus or Grass probably, right?
Probably.
And Milletta, I don't know, Psychic?
Meloetta's a fairy real-life Pokemon, right?
Fair.
And next,
Metal Fairy, thank you. I knew that somebody would have the answer for
Metal.
that.
time to pick the one you like best.
Yes,
Oh.
Mass Improper. Oh my god. Permission to change the stream name to the Mass Improper. Mass Effect 3.
That would be we should crowdsource an oratorial called the Mass Improper. And like just like everybody has to write one bar.
No, we've already heard most of it, though. Where's Dan Donnelly, who brought up the Castlevania Mass over the
Oh,
course
that's
of, like, all those titles, right?
We're yeah.
We made it through round
Oh,
one
this
in
is
one
good.
piece. Let's see if your score did.
My favorite.
Mass nasty. I like how it's Mass like Massachusetts as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to round two. I knew you could make it. But get ready. The points are doubled and the pressure is on.
I thought the points were made up. Any Who's Line fans? No? Crickets? Okay.
No,
Oh,
there's
oh,
there's a
I didn't hear
whole
what you said,
series
but I
of
like the
new
song.
Who's Line shows on the CW, by the way. They've brought the show back.
Oh yeah, they've been going for ages. They're great.
All right. I don't know what the prompts are this time, so I'm just sitting here waiting, consuming enough beer. Ooh, and nice chocolate I have found on my desk. I probably have to pass half of this bar back to Addie. That's probably the way that this works. Addie, do you want half of this? Yes, it turns out that is the way it works. The half of this chocolate bar. Check this thing out.
Ooh. Hazelnut truffle. Ooh.
Yes, the good stuff here. This is being passed back. I forgot completely in the act of unwrapping the chocolate that it would be loud on stream. I'm very sorry, everybody.
Time's almost done. Save your bacon with a safety quip.
Safety quips would not work in this.
No,
It'd be
you
funny
can't
to see what
safety
they came
quip.
up with, though, seriously.
Oh. Time's up, team. We'll see what happens.
Not
Excited.
both work on one of them. I'm gonna
I
keep
s-
thinking
I-
on it. Try to
I-
put better
I
ones in
bet
chat.
we have-
I accidentally safetied it, and I feel like that was a bad decision. But as soon as someone said what it comes up with, now I'm really
Okay,
interested.
time to choose.
Oh, one of these is really cute.
On and up. I would do that.
I kind of like Rockmon and Hop.
Going against the prompt.
I like Rackmana Hop.
Rockmon and Hop.
Well, like, can you imagine calling a kitten Taruskin? Like, it's so gruff for a kitten. Like, Taruskin, come here.
Yes, I want Taskmaster. Sorry, I just saw
Next
that in the
up.
chat.
Okay, everybody, pick your
Oh,
favorite
jeez.
Wow.
I
Great
mean,
lines.
Even though none of us have seen each other in a year, we all hang out too often.
yeah.
Hey, that's the thing keeping me going in the pandemic. Is I see you people.
Jazz Naturals
and-
would have won it from me, Chris. That's
Jazz
fantastic.
Naturals.
All right, check
I was
this
gonna
out.
say passing.
That's so
tones.
good.
I had a jazz teacher once say, "There's no such thing as a wrong note, only passing
Decisions,
tones."
decisions.
Yeah.
Choose your favorite.
Oh no!
Oh wow. Both of these are so similar.
Now, are you a pessimist or an optimist, though? Is the glass half empty, or is it half full?
Could it be worse? I worked across the street from this show for like 10 years, like literally across the street, and it was always really, really fun to see, just to interact with,
And next
the audience.
is
I would sometimes go hang out there and eat my ramen on the streets of 44th Street, and
all right.
hang out.
Vote for the
Be
one
like, how do you like
I
that?
had a friend in grad school whose mother was one of the like pit musicians, and so he credited it with like, you know,
Bees. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I got distracted too.
I assume it has to be V's in that context, right, and not 5s? Or it doesn't work?
I mean, it deserves to be tied, but the audience.
moving right along.
Yeah.
Pocket!
Here's the fun part.
With
Pick your
that
favorite
womp.
quip.
I feel like that could end like Wombat.
I see what the second one is here, and I want to see John Adams' opera about the Clinton sex scandal of the 90s. I feel like that would be.
If you don't orchestrate that with saxophone, there's something wrong with you.
It's
I
true.
mean, obviously, there has to be an entire scene that's set on the Arsenio Hall show, right? Like a good
Yeah.
20-minute scene. Like I'm talking
See,
about.
this was the one that I'm like, I've done
Let's
porn
keep it
scholarship. I should have been able to do better on that prompt, but I'm glad that it still landed.
And now it's time to vote
It felt
for
a
your
little
favorite.
tame as an answer.
Wait, the left prompt needed to be written with Roman numerals.
Oh
Right?
my god, that is so good. They're both good, but oh,
I used to
Oh,
refer.
Andrew, share.
In my theory sections, I
Yeah.
usually just blatantly refer to the course as fascist music theory. Like,
Share. The only caveat is that we do have a super bad language filter on. So it might send it to Dana for approval and tell you that you've been sent to Dana for timeout. But
That's
For
okay.
me, I'm also a mod.
that's right, and Karen too.
Yeah. Yeah, we have power.
Oh my god, both of these.
Fair.
yeah, well, I guess I got what I deserved. Anna went up against Ashley. That's just not fair. I panicked.
I honestly think for a safety quip, that's about as good as you could have gotten.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yes to Chris. Yes. Yep.
I really like both of these. I don't want to pick.
Our general rule for dunking on individuals at AMS After Dark is we have to kind of half be celebrating the people we're dunking on, or they have to be well-known people who don't mind being dunked on. Otherwise, individual slams are to be left for private chats and not semi-public spaces, including AMS After Dark.
Oh my gosh, I just came up with it.
For the after.
I'm just gonna put it in chat.
Round stuffed to the gills with points. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3
There's a surprising amount of people
responses.
who don't mind being
Easy
dunked on,
stuff.
though. I will say that.
I mean, America runs on Dunkin'.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm out.
Oh, I hate this prompt. I did this to myself.
Brainy Violinist, we're only going to bother to dunk on people who are still in the field.
Ha! I feel like that was a dunk.
It's true. 70% pun, 30% water.
About 25 seconds. I know the Twitch delay runs a little behind.
Just like the field.
Just like the field. Plan on 10 seconds when it really means 14. Two, 1.
Okay, it's time.
Oh, Andrew, that's a really good pickup line.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Oh, that's a great one. I was trying to come up with a Fidelio one and I couldn't. So thank you for contributing that to the body of knowledge.
I voted for the one that I feel like I've actually seen, which is just depressing.
Do we need to wait until the lawsuits are over? Oh, man.
I meant my humps theory in practice.
I still voted for it.
Here's the fun part. Pick your
I had
favorite
a
clip.
music professor in undergrad who was actually a medievalist, and he went to play an example for an exam, and My Humps came up, and he claimed it was his sister's song on his iPod.
Oh, like she wrote it, or?
No, he claimed like she was keeping it on his iPod.
Oh, nice.
Oh, essay ghostwriter. I work for a company that sometimes does that, and that's a little too close to home for me.
Quick shout out to the
I
person
just
with
do the
the
editing.
coolest and one of the most successful side hustles, honestly, is the LudoStream's friend Doug Perry, who takes requests on his marimba from home twice a week.
Love it.
All right, choose your favorite.
I like how both of them said step stool.
Yeah.
I like small step stool because it's accurate. You know, I mean, it's a big book, but it's definitely not like OED step stool,
Right.
which would really be more like a, I don't even know, like a ladder.
Silver
Which
bullet
one do you like
enthusiast.
best?
How do I choose?
I feel better because I gave kind of what I thought was a throwaway, but they both share some similarities. So
Now-
I gotta go with my fellow believers.
you guys remember the polka button in Milwaukee?
Yes, oh my god, that was the best thing.
That
I
was
took
the
video
second
of it.
best. That was
Did
the
any-
second best.
I still have the video on my phone of
Glory
it.
or tragedy
The best
awaits.
thing was the
Let's see the
Louisville
final
when they had the
scores.
bodybuilding convention in the same hotel.
And it was like the ripped chicken was the logo.
My
The
advisor.
Getting Buffed for AMS account went.
Wow, my
insane
worst
today.
showing.
The
That was
Louisville,
beautiful. Yay, Dana.
the Louisville
Yay.
conference
I'm gonna
was
do the
all
shopkeeper
Christmas
dance.
themed.
Yeah, the Louisville conference was great, and I remember like, did anybody here come to the Jim Beam experience with me after the, like the day when everybody left? Like the really, really obnoxiously overproduced whiskey museum, like right across from the conference hotel.
No.
It was like they had like a 3D movie. It was nuts. Yeah.
So, do we want to swap
No,
and do Drawful
I'm definitely-
and then come back?
Yeah, let's
yeah,
do
we
that.
don't want to end with Drawful, I can tell you that, because we're all going to be feeling some big feels after Drawful.
Oof. I'm gonna
Okay.
go get some more wine then, but I also won't play this round anyway, because I won, so I'm good.
That sounds good. I will get
I'll
it
be
set
back.
up on stream for everybody. What pack is Drawful in? Is that pack 6?
I don't know, I bought it standalone. It's Drawful too.
It's Drawful 2. Okay, hold on, I'll figure it out.
Matt, the Louisville conference was all Christmas decorated, and I
Yeah,
really
I remember.
wanted to.
There was a Santa guy too.
Oh, I wanted to reserve a room as like the job market Santa Claus, where you sit on his lap and tell him what kind of job you want.
David in the chat said that Drawful is a separate thing, it's not in one of the packs.
Oh, okay, give me a hot second then.
That would have been so good, Dan. I'm just imagining like a bunch of just people in their early 30s sitting on your lap and just being like, "I want a job where with a 3-2 and and does not require a monograph for tenure."
We're just being like, I want a job, full stop.
Yeah, that would be good.
If you write a monograph for a string quartet, would it be a tetragraph?
Yes, it would be.
Mm.
And I would
Alright.
call it that at every opportunity.
Yeah.
Drawful 2 is installing. It's only 100 megs. It's not going to be that big. Also, I'm really glad it's only 100 megs because I am, as of 2 days ago, 90% of the way towards using my entire data cap for the month.
On Twitch?
No, on Comcast.
Oh.
All right, it's loading up. And
Ugh, I don't talk about the Louisville AMS. That was a rough one for me.
that's the one I skipped.
Oh,
That was a good one. That was a good Amos.
Milwaukee.
There was bourbon.
But there were bronies too.
There were bronies.
What were
Oh,
bronies?
that was
Louisville?
Milwaukee. That was
No,
Milwaukee.
Bronies
Louisville
were
was the
Milwaukee.
bodybuilders.
Oh, that's right. Bodybuilders was Louisville.
Right.
Louisville was
Yep.
the bodybuilders, which was hilarious.
Okay, hold on 1 second because Drawful is loud. And I don't want to have it be too loud.
You'll also want to turn on extended timers, probably.
Yep, I'm gonna take care of all that. And once I get that done,
We
What I can
didn't
say
do
is Louisville didn't have enough bourbon, and that was my problem.
we didn't do AMS After Dark at Louisville, right? Because that was the year before Vancouver when we started.
that's correct.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, did I get that drunk in Louisville where I forget the bar that I booked in Louisville? I was like, that seems like that could have happened, but I don't think it happened. I still like that Vancouver venue. That guy, that was a trip. It's like in a weird office building.
Everybody, like, that was the World Series was happening, like,
Yeah.
right before it started. And I'm a Clevelander, and people just kept, like, apropos of nothing, coming up to me and being like, well, you know, the Cubs really deserve the win more than the Indians. I'm like, I didn't start this conversation.
Yeah. No, that certainly is not why I'm drunk on the street.
Right. Dan Blim, check the Skype chat, and you'll see the code early before the rest of the stream does.
Yeah, I've played twice. I don't mind sitting out. Let other people take a turn.
Sit out Druffle.
I have no
Unless
problem.
there's a shortage and we need me.
Hello.
In which case I'll have to get my phone out because I can't.
All right, I'm gonna add it back onto the stream now for the rest of y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't listen to you when you said that, so I hope I did the right thing.
You're good.
Is there anybody in the chat who wants to play? Oh,
Yeah,
got a
let's
bunch of
let's
people.
fill this up. Yeah,
Let's let the chat play, and then I'll join as an audience member.
Being an audience member for Drawful is quite fun.
Yeah.
right. We have one more slot, team.
Well, somebody hop in there.
Do it!
Nobody?
Go for it.
I'd
Matt,
also
go ahead
just
and fill
like
it
to
up.
say
I will take the
I'm in.
last
I'm
Quiplash game slot. I'm gonna join as an audience person.
Me too.
All right.
I'd just like to say that the title of this episode is brought to you by TikTok.
Okay.
Rock on.
Do you guys like my 8th note? It's I worked really hard on it.
So full.
The second place movie is quite good. I think y'all have someone to be scared of.
Oh yeah.
I like that a Saxy guy is Aluma from Super Mario Galaxy. Or at least that's how I'm choosing to interpret that.
Yeah.
Oh, con.
Also, second place.
Yeah.
Boom! It's Drawful time! And look at that. 8 players. We did it, everyone.
Yeah, that's an intimidating.
I'm gonna get this
good
thing
drawing.
started.
The trophy, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something kind of weird. Like Thursdays or a trash can at Arby's. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title. And when you're done, hit send. You'll get
Ashley
points
has
for each
cursed
player
all
that
of you, I
directly gets your
suspect.
title.
That's what has
So,
happened here.
Have fun.
Also, Ashley appears frozen on Skype. Do other people who aren't... People have to draw. And if anybody else,
No, we're good.
is Ashley...
Hey, it's
moving?
never too late to join the audience. Or
No, not frozen
actually,
on Skype.
sometimes it is too late, but it's not too late yet.
Weird, I see her as not moving at all. Everyone else is fine on Skype.
Aaron's dancing with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I'm
Yeah,
struggling
she's
to
frozen
draw.
on... She's frozen on stream, too. Alright, I'm gonna turn her
I mean,
off of the stream for a minute.
I deeply resent the challenge that I was just given, and and I will explain it. Don't worry, I will explain it when the time comes, and it will make sense.
I have all your drawings now. And as much as I want to keep them to myself, let's all take a look at the first one. Now, use your device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be.
Right. Ashley, if you want to be unfrozen on stream, first I'm going to turn down Drawful a little bit so I can talk over it. Second of all, what you have to do is disconnect from the Skype call and then reconnect to it, or turn on and off your video camera and redo that.
I couldn't hear you over.
Yeah, can't hear you, Ryan.
Yeah, I turned the game down. Ashley, you have to turn off your camera and back on again if you want to unfreeze on the stream. There you go.
But she looks so peaceful this way.
Every once in a while, somebody will freeze on stream with like their mouth open.
Here are your choices. Try
And
to
that's
pick
bad.
the real title and avoid all the garbage everyone else types.
Ryan, just remember the picture I sent you today.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't take my. Oh, it did. Okay.
Who
I'm
put
really glad
thick
we're
ass
harkening
banjo?
back to the puns from.
And
I just realized that this is not a fair game because I know all the prompts. Oops.
Ah,
I guess here's the rule. I won't vote for a prompt from now on. I voted for the one I knew was real, but from now on I'm just going to vote for prompts I like as what I think is the real prompt, so that, because I shouldn't win this.
This is what the problem I get into in this game is I always vote for what I think is funny and not what I think the actual prompt was. Even though there's a like function, I still vote as if I'm liking things.
Right.
That's always been my problem with Drawful. It was just the
It was
Orbo.
just the Orbo? I had the Orbo threesome. They're clearly doing stuff with that Theorbo. And I get it. It's, you
the
know,
next drawing. Enter your
Waxman
titles
calls
now.
it the technophallus for a reason.
Now here's a threesome where something's going on. Yeah, for anyone who is not a regular on our stream, I used the phrase low flute, and everyone else heard loaf flute. So we started making bread puns and stopped paying attention to the music of the video game we were analyzing.
It went downhill from there. I did know that you said low flute. It just sounded like you said low flute, and we devolved.
Yeah, we talked about Theor brioche. At the end of the night, Julianne said gluten knocked.
Gluten knocked.
Yeah, gluten knocked was really good.
The utter best. Gluten knocked.
Dan, you gotta have more
Here are
in
your
terms
choices.
of
Movable
big-
clef. I love it.
I mean, that's basically what a lot of those old school clefs used to be, right? Soprano clef.
C clefs are your friend.
I
will say.
I have to say, I like Sickerty Third.
I love Sickerty Third.
It's really good.
Monochord. I also like F major triad.
Let's see what people picked.
That's a staph infection. I like that.
Yes.
Very good.
I like the vocalized sounds. Ga-ding, ga-ding.
Ah. What was it? All right.
I mean, I admit that a graduate student office is really hard to draw, and that's what you have to draw to represent the monochord. Because that's the home of the monochord, is graduate student office space.
All right, let's do another one.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's deeply disturbing.
I have a lot of thoughts.
Oh.
It could be like 4 things, and all of them are unpleasant.
Yeah.
I shouldn't sing with it, sorry.
No, singing with it is a thing, and that's legit.
But only in fixed dough.
I know. I think I know exactly what this is. But I put a different answer just for variety.
The last time I played TKO with a group of people, we ended up singing that in like 5 parts.
Of course. Obviously. Ugh.
Okay.
And here are your picks.
I feel like I've let down. Somehow I've let down my profession by not thinking of that word.
Yeah, sackbutt.
It's clearly the best word. I remember the day that I first heard that word, and when I was 18.
It's just inherently funny.
Music history and it was weird because the professor of jazz studies was teaching the medieval class because somebody else was on mat leave, and so she totally agreed that it was very funny.
I love this picture.
This is clearly a computer science drawing, though, not a music thing. This is going over the Balmer Peak. Also, I like seeing all the logos get drawn as we wait for people to answer, but I especially like that it shows the strokes in order, so I see Ashley's very neat MT augmented. Shanka sucks. Come in at the end.
So, YouTubers have come up a bit in the chat, which is just making me think. I was having a conversation with a friend recently about how, like, the people I subscribe to on YouTube, I'm like, that's the thing I would be embarrassed for people to see. Because I subscribe to some really weird creators.
I do want to speak up in defense of some of the music theory folks. A, they did a really good job at the roundtable today. I thought that whole roundtable was really well executed. And B, I actually do use a ton of them in my coursework for non-music majors. The 8-Bit Music Theory channel, especially if you teach media or games, is super good if you are there to supplement it with context in lecture.
I like that response. Matt.
I mean, yeah, we had to bring it to a really real place. What was the real one? Did anybody get the real one?
Not yet.
Wow.
Oh.
No?
It's so open to interpretation.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm looking at all these, and Ashley, I see you because, like, you know, some of these are normal musical terminology, and then the one I get is like not normal musical terminology and impossible to draw. So, you know, I feel like you might have chosen it specifically for me, but we're gonna see.
Multiple YouTube accounts. That's so smart. I shouldn't have everything tied to my original one.
Have your department pay to not see ads. If you use YouTube in your pedagogy, they should pay. At least this year.
well, I'm gonna click the link.
Me too. I'm not disciplined.
Oh, I love these kinds of videos.
Oh, that's not anywhere near as bad as it could have been. That's funny, at least.
Is there an ad happening or something? I'm not seeing it.
Quick, type in anything.
Yeah, because I'm a big, like, Ali Spagnola fan, and she always does those, like, what if X performer did, you know, Y song.
Okay.
And I love them because
here
she
are
goes
your
into so much
choices.
detail of how she builds up the texture.
Oh yeah, her
Very
Discord is really fun too, actually.
Oh, yeah? I need to get on more Discords that I will still probably ignore most of the time. Because I'm not good at going on Discord. We get it, Schubert. Shooting the pen right out of Tim Jackson's hand. Oh, they're all too good.
Oh, it's summer band. I miss when we could shoot on things in person.
Oh. And
I'm
here are
wondering.
your
Okay, so it says live. Okay.
The thing is, I don't really believe in guilty pleasure. It's just, you know, sometimes when you're student facing, you have different lives that you
Yeah.
need them to see. Because, like, I fully admit that I sometimes have pretty trash tastes. I love things that are horrible.
The one thing I never ever have open in front of students is I don't care if they see a YouTube recommendation, my Twitter feed never touches a projector. Ever.
Yeah. Well, because you're friends with, like, professional cosplayers and stuff, some of whom have some pretty, like, risque outfits.
That's also correct, yes.
drawing.
It was Adorno, OMG.
Gee, all of our students.
Oh.
I've learned that it's very hard to draw Family Guy memes.
I have not really seen very many 8-bit music theory videos, and I really should.
There's one that...
folks-
Let me link it in chat for folks, especially if Dana's not seen it, because, like, she should have seen this one. Hold on a second.
There's a lot that I should have seen.
This one's from 3 years ago. It's one of my favorite 8-bit music theory ones. And it's all about a complete analysis of Mega Man 2.
Ooh, I'm gonna like that.
Yeah, I want some Mega Man 2.
So there you go. That's how to write a song from Mega Man 2. And he really has that whole soundtrack's number.
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch
And-
that probably after the stream.
We've all been in the
this is
same...
getting real.
Oh wait, yeah, I have to
The
vote. Hold on, I gotta vote.
The 164 to 564 controversy. Wasn't aware that was a controversy since Bill Kaplan was my
Oh, I like
undergrad
that.
professor for that. So I got to grad school and I realized that I was way too Kiplanian for everybody. Not my
Yeah,
fault.
in terms of like music YouTubers, I really like. I like Todd in the Shadows. Do any of you watch Todd in the Shadows? Just like pop. He does two really fun series that I like. The one is One Hit Wonderland, where he sort of looks at, you know, why did this band never get a second hit? And then he does another one called Train Records, and it's about like the worst albums in a musician's discography, and it's just so much fun to watch. Yes, you just did Saint Anger. We watched that yesterday. I also
Type
really
in
like
a
Sideways.
convincing title now.
There have been a lot of really good
What is this? Oh my gosh.
Sideways. It looks like a COVID risk to me.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, the Ludo stream folks have all been in the same room as 8-Bit Music Theory, but I don't think any of us know who they are per se, other than having physically seen the human who has that voice. They're a music graduate student somewhere, though. They are a part of this group's world here. I just don't know who they are or where they're at.
Oh, I think I might know which prompt this is, and if it's what I think it is, just well done. The prompt I wouldn't have to draw.
Yeah, there's melisma, and then there's this.
Yeah, melisma, you can just draw like a tilde, right? Like, and drawing a squiggle is about the extent of my abilities to produce art renderings on a page.
Your choices.
Riot of spring, right?
It's not what I thought.
Hello! It was Blackwood's swimsuit competition. Oh!
If I had to go for it to give you points, then holy cow.
My thesis defense was closed. Or my this defense.
Okay, who picked what?
I'm always surprised by the folks that have published ones.
Yeah, mine was, most of it was open, and then like the last third of it was closed.
Pretty close.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing.
Like, I don't know that it was a policy that nobody was allowed, but like, it was a very tiny room with my committee, so I don't know that anybody could have come along even if they had wanted to. And it certainly wasn't something like that you advertised, or that just wasn't the culture.
Huh.
No one's gonna get this, but I will explain. I promise. And it does make sense in my. Oh wait. Some people got it. So look, he's got a Russian flag and a phone for the TikTok dance, and he's busting on a poor, graduate student's paper.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
That's where I imagine he would do said TikTok dance if TikTok was an available medium. And that was my thought process. Thank you.
I love that it sent to moderation the term circle jerky.
Oh, nice.
I get why, but it's kind of adorable. Hello.
I really like that there's a fourth scale degree crushing a Schenkerian to death here. This is a fantastic drawing.
I never took Schenker.
I never took Schenker, and I have a degree in theory, so I count myself among
Wow, that's
the
even
lucky.
more special. I at least can say that my first 2 degrees were in violin performance, so I don't have the the academic excuse.
Quick, type in anything.
Pushes up classes.
Oh.
Yeah, I also never took counterpoint though, and that I think is unusual.
Yeah, I had a lot of
Here are your
counterpoint,
choices.
both in undergrad and masters, but I never had to do Schenker.
I actually tried to take, we had 16th and 18th that they offered, and I wanted to sign up for one of them, and they said, well, you're not a theory major. And I was like, what?
Okay, shout out to getting fucked.
I think I know which one of these Dan wrote. I don't think it was that one. I think it was a different one.
Oh.
I never took Schenker either, and then the first time I got exposed to it was in my first year of grad school when I took a pop music analysis course, and the professor asked me to do a Schenkerian analysis of a Beck song. And
What?
I kind of rage quit that assignment and wrote a paper about how I really didn't like
And
it.
here are your picks.
Of all musicians you could have filled in that blank with? No. Like,
Yeah, it was really just like not productive, and
That's amazing. Did
I will
anybody
say-
ever have a really good troll with a paper that they wrote beyond that? Like, other examples where you trolled a professor with the paper you wrote for their seminar?
I wrote a paper on Berlioz that I called A Pastoral Now, and I spent way too much time getting the font to Apocalypse Now, which I paid like $5 Canadian for to put on the top of the paper.
I paid for fonts for my seminar papers all the time, and it was never appreciated.
I'm in
I'm such a font nerd.
I guessed the actual thing when I typed it in.
Bobber Dome.
Yeah, my best closest thing I came to trolling was I took a Monopoly seminar, my very first course of my doctoral degree, and I wrote a paper on piano phase, and I argued that it's Monopoly played against itself.
Nice. All right, we're gonna close Drawful. We have one more Quiplash thing to do.
Sweet.
I can sit this one out.
I'm asking the chat for any pun paper titles.
Every paper all of the people here have ever given are pun paper titles. What are you talking about?
Say, I have a lot of fun. Let me just like pull up my conference paper folder.
Yeah, I had a ton of them too.
Yeah, including denied ones, rejected pun paper titles.
That's absolutely true.
I at some point want to give a paper on the puns in paper titles, a big study, which I will call Humorneutics.
Consider yourself officially commissioned to deliver that at our panel this coming October.
That's awesome. I was a little bummed when my dissertation title got rejected by my committee. It would have been a great pun. What?
Sorry, I'm laughing at the
time.
The chat.
Ryan, I have an idea for the Ludomusicology panel. Can I speed run a musicology paper by just like I'm gonna speed run a standard musicology paper on some bullshit 19th century composer, and then just like list my source, you know.
Yeah, the any percent speed run, right? You just stand up, you say something offensive, you say that you're white, and then you step down.
Yeah, that'd be any percent. You know, you got to do first to what, like, let's say 7 Foucault references, and then you know, hook, line, and shanker. No, oh no.
I like it.
All right.
Shank, senor.
I really like that one. That's the one that made me almost spit out my wine.
I think you could probably do a pretty convincing. You could find some nice good line in shank senora. All right, Chad, I'll set this one out. Somebody else join.
The problem is that I really want to apply it to early music scholarship so we can have another portion of the paper, Come Mr. Talisman.
Nice. All right, everybody's in. This episode, triads are homophonous diamorphs. By Music Theory Augmented.
I don't see it in the Discord.
Yeah, you're not sharing the Discord.
I'll pop it over to Discord.
I like the R is like Toys R Us. I'm
there you go.
This as a physical store.
It's on Discord now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? We're live?
Thank you.
Welcome to Quiplash 3.
Shanker, I hardly knew her.
I'm Schmitty, and please make sure you take all your jokes out with you at the end of the game. And if you're not in the game, put in the room code and join the audience. Your vote counts too. This is round 1. You're about to see a couple of different prompts on your device. Enter your best response for each, then go head-to-head against another player's best stuff. Oh, and everyone else gets to vote on their favorite. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your
we
answer,
deleted
so
Karen. We can all go home. Oh wait, we are home.
I'm just
Pandemic.
so happy that when people know not to call Francesco Landini, because his wasn't his name.
Nerd.
Or was it?
I appreciate you. We all know I'm a medieval fangirl.
We all need to take all of the delight wherever we can, thank you.
I agree with that.
I've been watching the great courses on Amazon Prime on the Black Death, like super late at night, like as some sort of, I don't know what's bringing me back to it, but if anybody wants medieval medieval pessimism that is eerily germane to the current moment.
Oh, geez.
It's on until the 31st, which means that like I have to make it through all 24 episodes before the 31st. So please
Oh,
help.
man.
Please send help. Send
I
help.
wonder how
Late night watching.
how old are they? Like how recent are they?
The Black Death. They were talking about Ebola quite a lot, man. So I think it came out around when Ebola was a thing.
I'm wondering if they're up. Yeah,
Guys, I have
so
20 seconds for literally a question that you could give somebody to comps and they could spend 2 weeks on it. I'm so mad right now, actually.
Time's almost up. Hurry.
I love you.
I can't wait to vote.
Oh, I have a question. I have a question for the chat. What was the worst comps question you have / could imagine?
Could imagine really will go somewhere.
Would you what? So in my
Okay,
comps, we
here's
just
where
had
the
like
fun
terms,
starts.
where you had to like write, I guess, an essay on like a particular term, and one of my
Number
terms
one
was just the
is-
scholarship of Gary Tomlinson, and I was like, oh, great.
Punch in your vote.
My
I'll
PhD comps, they made me write 26,000 words in a week. And when I turned it all in, they said, we just wanted to see what you would do if we knew you couldn't procrastinate for a full 100 hours.
Whoa. Dang.
These are both too good. Master Guidonian Hand and Paula Hollywood peer reviewer.
I'm surprised I didn't vote for Guidonian. It's not very on brand for my fangirling, but peer reviewer 2 was just too fresh in.
Let's keep it going.
Dan, he's on the
I would say actually
It gets
3 out of
real.
my 4
Pick your
comps
favorite.
questions. So the way we did comps was you had a week per question. There were 4 weeks because there were 4 committee members, and then you did a defense, kind of as practice for what your eventual defense would look like. And 3 of my 4 actually turned into dissertation chapters in some way. The 4th one was on Shostakovich's string quartet, which was kind of a nice thing from the committee member, just being like, well, you're a string player, you can write about this. So it wasn't that, it was a little outside what I do,
And
but like,
here we
I think
have-
she was just trying to see if I could do like regular musicology instead of all this weird video game
Okay,
stuff.
choose your favorite.
But it was it was fine. I didn't feel like that one was any worse to write than any others.
I had a take-home essay that I had a weekend to write, and it was pick 3 philosophers active since the 1940s and describe their contribution to music studies, like or describe the way, you know, and I ended up doing like Foucault, Deleuze, and Lacan,
Oh,
and
God.
it almost broke me as a person. I stand before you. I think that's where the
Next.
genesis for AMS After Dark came. It was out of that experience where it's like I cannot do this.
I don't know why
Decisions.
it was
Choose your favorite.
the scholarship of Gary Tomlinson and not things people wrote in Gary Tomlinson's yearbook.
Another one of my terms was
Blue ball cadence. Oh my god.
oh, I
Blue
like
ball
the
cadence. I feel like
this
we
is-
would actually see in feminist scholarship somewhere.
I like the blue ball cadence. It's like that's like the truck driver modulation.
Yeah.
Real. Romoyo. That's good.
Functional infidelity is a fantastic answer.
Let's see the next one.
Kudos.
Really good.
I like
They're
that one.
both. They're both.
Premature condensed.
I could
to
see
pick the one you like
music
best.
theory augmented using functional infidelity in teaching instead of ever saying deceptive cadence.
Pocket edition of the chat.
I'm gonna start.
Oh, we were both on the same page here, whoever these 2 are. See, it's cathartic, right? We work out all the Twitter wars. And
Let's see how they handle.
I still have like a huge
And
bag
now,
of
pick your
AMS After
favorite.
Dark buttons from, I think,
I was just thinking I have a duck button somewhere on this desk. Yeah, I totally do.
yeah.
Yeah, I still have my AMS Pittsburgh tote somewhere. I don't mind papyrus though. I'm an ancient Egypt nerd, so I love how awful papyrus is.
And next, all right, people, it's voting time.
Oh, somebody's got a Beanie Baby? Does that mean that you found me at the Rochester AMS? Because wasn't the final challenge was to find me or AMS or Music Theory Augmented, right? Did you have some babies too that you were giving out?
How about you?
Yeah, I was. I remember like having a conversation with like a prof at NYU. Where I had been like, applying at the time, and they were like, "Well, tell me about your research." And then somebody comes up and they're just like, "Excuse me, are you?" And then I just like, "Oh yeah, here you go." And handed her a Beanie Baby, and this professor is like, "What the hell just happened?" And I was like, "It's totally cool. Let's go back to
the me being smart and applying to grad school topic."
Someday, post-tenure, I will just go to a conference and at every paper session I attend, go up to the microphone and ask, "Are eggs dairy?"
You survived round 1, but can you survive the scoreboard?
Stuff of legend.
Wait, what's the original intended use of Comic Sans, chat? Basement,
What?
Chris. It says outside of the original intended use of Comic Sans. What is the
original intended use?
Great question.
I think it's disability oriented.
I thought it was leaving passive-aggressive notes in your
Oh,
apartment complex.
is that right?
Yeah.
I just sincerely didn't know that.
Really?
That it was used for dyslexia.
I've seen a bunch of dyslexic-friendly fonts, and they do kind of have a Comic Sans-ishness about them. I am really, really intrigued by that notion. But also, I love that McSweeney's article, The Defense of Comic Sans.
Can we just talk about the beautiful, like, Tim Burton vibes that Quiplash 3 delivers?
Yeah, it does.
Agreed.
That's all I wanted.
They're all very synced up and they're bopping and they're bipping.
Time's winding down. Use a safety quip if you have to. I hope you didn't embarrass yourself.
I hope you all did.
Up to bat, we have... It's choosing time.
I decline.
My dissertation, and I hate this about it, it was a standard I could not fight, is Arial.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, I don't know. I haven't looked up if I have to. I'm gonna look that up right now. Stony Brook dissertation font.
It's double-spaced Arial.
Next we have... All right,
See, Julianne's not here for me to make a Garamond joke. She hates Garamond so much.
True, but I love it. It's my favorite font.
Standard fonts such as Times New Roman and Arial are recommended. Okay, so I dodged a bullet there, is what you're saying.
But what that means is as long as you pick a font that looks normal, no one's going to care, is what that reads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. So Garamond is totally fine.
Yeah, that's a standard font.
What about
No one likes my novel jokes.
Bookman and
Style.
Okay, everybody,
Yeah.
pick your favorite quip.
or the really,
Bad.
I've been sued by a
You don't get the sympathy vote for that one.
Well, that's great because you could just then, you know, if they ask for
Next
more
on the
information, you can
docket.
say they got to talk to your lawyer.
I'm not at
Here's
liberty
the
to
fun
discuss
part.
that.
Pick
Yeah.
your favorite quip.
I'm totally on the begging right now. Stony Brook just released, which is good on them actually. And I don't think there is anybody here from Stony Brook, but they released like some like dissertation completion grants that they've never ever had before. And there's like 3 documents that you need that are like a statement of need. So like this entire grant application is
now-
just, hi, I'm Matt. I have no money. I would like some money. Please give me money. For fuck's sake, please give me money. and I just sent it to my advisor today, and I'd be like, do you think this is too beggy? And he's like, not really.
Oof. I have to say, Luigi Yes Yes is a fantastic name.
Next
Yes,
up,
it is.
I had trouble coming
Okay,
up with a
choose your
short
favorite.
enough joke name within an acceptable
Yeah.
amount of time.
Missed opportunity for not putting Phantom of the Opera here and just bringing it all back up. Oh, but we decided that
The
wasn't enough.
Cats 2019 is very uncomfortable to watch with anybody. Because it's cats.
Home
That's
Alone.
Rebel Wilson is in that, right? That's that one.
Yep.
And who else is in
And
that?
Taylor Swift
Taylor Swift.
Should we do a Twitch like?
and Judi
watch?
Dench.
all right,
I
check
feel
this
like we
out.
should all.
We could
all-
do a Discord
can't
watch. We
broadcast
can't
it
do a
though.
Twitch
yeah, we'd have
watch.
to Discord.
We should do like
All
a
right, choose your
group
favorite.
live tweet and confuse musicology Twitter. Like why
We should.
why are like there 50 people just tweeting about Cats 2019 at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday? You know.
I'm doing this right now.
I could be down for a Zoom viewing of Cats.
Yeah, we could choose some games.
Could we
like,
be drunk when we start, though?
Yeah. I mean, what would be? All right. So hey, chat.
That's the rule. Actually, in undergrad, I had a good friend that we used to have a rule that we could only watch Dirty Dancing 2 while already drunk.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Because that's the only way.
Oh, I hope she does.
I'm thinking like every time someone touches their tail. That would be it. Because like I feel like that doesn't happen as often as you think, but when it does, like if you're looking for it, it becomes really creepy when they do it. You know?
See, I was just thinking I'm not 25 anymore. I'm more like over 35 now.
Wait,
Yeah,
but
you could just-
Ryan, does Discord let you do overlays on a video feed?
Like, you mean
And round
constructed
two
like what
is
XSplit does?
Veto. Let's see if the same
Uh-huh.
is true of your
If you're
score.
sneaky, yeah, but only if you're smart and techie. What do
Okay,
you
hear
want
me
to do?
out. We play the mustache game, but with cats.
What is the
Mustache
must?
game
Get
is
ready
you tape a
for
mustache to your screen, and whenever it lines up with
the
something
end
funny,
you've
you
been
drink.
moving towards.
Oh,
Wow.
Get a prompt that needs
It works
3
really well with
separate
Star Wars because
responses.
even the
You
spaceships
got
look
this.
good when the mustache is in the right spot. It's not funny with Super Troopers though because they already have mustaches, and the double mustache, like it's like a double negative.
Wait, did I miss a Judy Lockhead joke? What did I miss? Judy's not here, is she? That I mean, there's no way. I remember.
Probably
I
is.
remember.
You just can't get the chat to expand like I couldn't.
I remember Judy asking me if like I had ever heard of AMS After Dark. That was a really fun conversation. She was like, "Did you know of this like thing where?" It's like, "Yeah, tell me about it."
You should give her a Beanie Baby next time.
Yeah, I'm sure that Judy has a very large collection of Beanie Babies already somewhere in her house.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh my gosh.
We drink every time.
Andrew, you know the rules to
Tick-tock,
Mario Kart,
time's
right?
almost up.
Important. I actually learned this from an Ohio State undergrad.
Mine's terrible. Ugh, I lose. That's okay.
Mario Kart is where you have your drink, usually beer, although I don't drink beer, but whatever your drink is, and you have the race in Mario Kart that you can't drink and drive. So you have to either chug it and then go or stop and start. But you can't be doing both at the same time.
That's so... I mean, I feel like if I was an RA and I walked in and I saw, like, the students playing that, I'd be like, you know what? There's lessons to be learned here. I'm gonna just let them do it, you know?
These were both so real, Chris.
Yeah.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
I think I would have made the third. Oh, it came back. Cool. Absolutely floored that theme came back in the tonic. What a freaking...
I like Steven Sondheim.
Yes!
Checks it out. Dwayne the Rachmaninoff Johnson. Oh, I can't even.
I know my Halloween costume for next year. Dwayne the Rachmaninoff Johnson.
Dwayne the Rachmaninoff Johnson.
Good.
They were both really good, but that was Steven Sondheim.
I mean, I'm gonna just stick to what I know.
We are
Decisions.
a couple weeks
Choose your
away from
favorite.
It's not
WrestleMania
the right
37, everybody.
You see, I could see the freckle on the hand being huge friggin' news. Like I could see that being an actual paper that I see, like the Guidonian freckle. You know, new modal theories, and like I'd be like, I'm going to that paper. Like
Nothing
I
to do
need to
now
know.
but see those final scores.
Touching Tony man.
Moderate that, chatbot.
Oh yeah, you didn't even need the second. You didn't even need the Sweet Caroline. I got it.
Oot.
Coming from behind. That's with all my boyfriends.
Yay!
All right, this was
God,
awesome.
yeah,
Ashley, thank you so much for putting this together.
Super fun.
Thanks, friend.
We're gonna have to do this again at some point.
Yeah.
And
I can jump in.
at that some point, I think we should all, because there were like 9 of us who were messaged by Ashley who were like, "Hey, would you be interested in helping out with this?" And I don't think any of us actually did. She just did all the work, as far as I know.
Yeah, Ashley, I'm sorry about that.
You should crowdsource some of the quips.
Yeah.
Like, put up some tweery.
Yeah, I think we will all step up and do a little better next time. That way you get to play as well, and be surprised.
We also regular Quiplash and just submit answers that relate to nerd puns.
Wait, Dana, I think so. Someone was asking like earlier this year. I want to say it's a blur because of time not really being a thing. But
Yeah.
so like, is it music theory Twitter or like what's the equivalent for musicology Twitter? And I feel like you've just stumbled upon what it should be, which is query.
Twery.
Query.
Twery.
Yeah.
I have a twery.
Nice.
Query.
Yeah, it's
Well-
where you ask Twitter for, I don't know, to do your research for you and give you citations. That's what I use it for.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Or
yeah,
to
that-
promote streams. That's pretty much my only two modes. When students follow me on Twitter, I'm like, buckle up. This is not going to be fun for you.
Nice.
This might be a good place to ask, as I was texting Ashley about this. Does anybody know how to cite a YouTube comment in Chicago style? Like, not a YouTube video, a YouTube comment.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yes.
All right. I might reach out privately. I don't know, because it was just
Please
occurred
do.
to me. I was like, I just texted Ashley and other friends when I could have.
It's sort of a...
Tweeried that, you know.
It's a
I could've tweeted
combination
that.
between like how you would cite the YouTube video and how you would cite a specific forum post. You
Oh,
kind
okay.
of marry those together.
Right now, I'm just rocking
the short
a citation. I'm just rocking a citation that says in all caps, "Fine citation style."
Oh yeah, I had a lot of those in my dissertation.
Yeah. So
Hey.
working on that.
Everybody who's still around, Disco Cactus is streaming right now, and I think we should raid them.
We can do that.
I don't know what they're doing. Oh, it's Ben is on orchestrating Ravel, actually. So
Yeah, I was watching that beforehand. It's just him hanging out on Sibelius.
that sounds
He's
pretty
speaking.
awesome, though. We're gonna raid him.
All right, I'm gonna go do something else. But it was so great, and Ashley, next time you do this, I'm much more free now, and I promise I won't ghost you. So
Yeah, same here.
hang
Anytime
out.
after April 20th, my classes are all done.
Funny. All right, that's easy to remember.
I quit my old terrible job, so I'm home and I can help. Which is
Cool.
April 20th is good for me. It is my second dose side effects day.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, congrats.
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna be
Forward to-
set into raid. Everybody, thanks for joining us. We're definitely going to do this again. If you just want to hang out and chat with music and just hang out, some of us do this Thursday nights regularly. Come swing by. Otherwise, stay tuned for more goofiness with AMS After
and
Dark
maybe
folks and us
Discord
too.
watching things.
Yes, and maybe Discord or Zoom watching of cats once everybody's classes are out. That sounds like a summer activity.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a summer activity.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Bye for now, folks.
Bye.
Bye, folks.
All right. I clicked raid. We are done. I just have to disconnect us here.
I love the rating mechanic. It's so new.